Happy birthday to legendary actor, comedian Marlon Wayans. X-Man 1991 here. Welcome back to another edition of my anniversary rants. Man, it seems like we have a lot of hip-hop albums turning 30 years old this year. Like, what is up with that? Time definitely flies by. We got some albums turning 20 years old as well. Now, this is one of my favorite hip-hop albums of the year 1991 that is 30 years old. Ignore the noise, that's just my nephew eating his food. But anyway, raise this down a little bit so I can show y'all what album I'm talking about. Let's get right into it. Can you believe it? Yeah, you see it. July 23rd, 1991. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, aka Will Smith, released their fourth album, HomeBase, the duo's first hip-hop album of the 90s. After Will Smith took a little bit time off from his music career to focus on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he and DJ Jazzy Jeff came back and released this album. The album debuted at number 12 on the Billboard 200 and number 5 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart, and was generally favorable reviews from critics. It received favorable reviews from critics. It was certified platinum and won an American Music Award for favorite hip-hop/rap album in 1992. The three singles from the album, including their biggest hit off the album, Summer, Summer, Summertime, Come to sit back and unwind. 30 years later, that is the summer jam of the summertime. Their biggest hit off the album. Ring My Bell, a remake of Anita Ward's song Ring My Bell, and The Things That You Do. Also, Summertime, I believe, won a Grammy. Yep, Summertime won a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group at the 1992 Grammys. It spent a week at the number 1 spot on the U.S. Hot Hip-Hop/R&B Songs chart, as well as reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, the duo's highest charting single. There's nothing more I can say about this album, but it's a fucking classic looking back 30 years later. And 30 years later, like I said, Summertime is the summer jam of the summer. If you watch the music video, this was back when we didn't have no cell phones, no internet or anything like that. It was just people dancing, barbecuing, swimming, just having a good time, blowing bubbles. Just having a good time. That's how our summers used to be back in the day, before Facebook and all that shit existed. I definitely like this album cover, and I definitely like the jean shorts that Will Smith was wearing. Yeah, we used to rock those jean shorts like that back in the 90s. I'm telling you, the 90s was definitely the greatest era of hip-hop, and it was definitely the best era for clothes, entertainment, music, video games, sports, etc. Damn, I miss the 1990s. I'm so glad that I was born in the 90s. I was only 1 month old when this album came out. Now, I wasn't born when Summertime came out, but I was born when this album came out. I can't believe it's been 30 years since this album came out. Now, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith only released 2 albums in the 90s, because they pretty much broke up after they released their 5th and final album, Code Red. But they still continued having reunion tours and all that, and they're still best friends to this day. Thank you, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff, for 30 years of this classic project, even though I was a little baby when this came out. 30 years of HomeBase by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. I'm just glad that I'm just glad that I'm really ordering some of these hip hop albums that are turning 30 years old or 20 this year. I just can't believe it. 30 fucking years. Anyway, I'm not going to make this rant too long because I got my second rant coming up. So, that wraps up my short rant celebrating 30 years of DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince 4th album, HomeBase. I'm going to let you guys look at the album, at the track list. Let me know which one of these songs is your favorite. And if you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next anniversary rant. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. Leave your comment down below. While I'm uploading this rant, I will be back to reminisce 20 years of Vince McMahon reinstating The Rock from the July 23rd, 2001 edition of Raw is War. Happy 30th anniversary to DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, HomeBase.